I pointed out 9th seed and said, why in
what
the world?
heck?
9th?
Right.
And then I looked at all of the other seeds and I was like, no, you know, I guess that kind of tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But meanwhile, we have 2 top 8 seeds making it to top 8 all the way up to 4. We've got Yonni versus Danbi, rocking Steve and Yoshi.
Of course, respective characters that we all know them to play, and very good ones at that. Of course, we need not speak about Yonni's great accolades so far as he's come to prominence in this scene. But then, of course, Danbi being one of the biggest threats here in Texas. Many of our players complain about getting set up against Danbi in the bracket, and that is a big reason why he has headshots on lock.
I feel like I haven't had the pleasure of seeing Danbi at a local recently. He's been, I guess, doing other stuff, or being in other places. But it's always a treat. He has been Mr. Consistency. I don't know if there has been a top 3 that he's missed in Shockwave since he's been here.
I don't think so either. I'd be completely,
Goodness.
I'd be very surprised.
Oh my
And with plays like this, Danbi's just not afraid to go off stage. Yoshi being a great character for that, and Danbi fits that kind of player very, very well.
Yeah, and all of the aggression. Normally, Danbi's really good at mixing up whether he goes in, whether he stays out, and just playing the game of hot and cold. Yoshi's amazing at that, and
Yes.
Danbi accentuates that, or vice versa. But we really see he doesn't give Steve a lot of time to get resources. Right now, Steve has a little bit, but not a lot of iron. He's had to use that to get out of sticky situations. He doesn't have a lot of valuable resource left, and we see it's dwindling. Finally has a chance to start mining something, but invincibility immediately gets rid of that.
Finally a chance to answer back and then got responded to. And Danbi's so quick with it. I've honestly never seen a Yoshi, or at least to my knowledge, be so quick on the reaction from back airs, you know, just slight situations, just right there holding shield a little bit too long and then chasing Yonni down and he tried to escape.
I love the Nair there because so many people will run up and try to grab in that kind of a situation. Nair covers a lot of jumping out of the corner, rolling out, you know, and puts him in an ugly situation.
Right. It's still a commitment, but it's a commitment that covers at least many options, especially the movement.
It's one of those things where if he guesses wrong, he gets blown up for that.
Yeah.
Right? But he has so much confidence, and he was right.
Right. And it's kind of like Danbi. I mean, we're really talking about Danbi right now, but he's moving.
Look, I'm just saying, no bias. He's just kind of whooping right now.
He's in there right now. He's jamming it. See, look, even calling out that the Diamond F smash was on the way. And I don't blame Yonni for that kind of attack. But look, I mean, that you will swing when the threat of Danbi descending down on you from the heavens is always in your brain.
You have to
do something. Get away, fight or flight, I don't care, just an option. But Danbi is so good, has seen so many of those options and interactions. You know, it almost becomes more of a guessing game for you to try and combat that.
And I think especially you can see like some of the matchup experience where normally where that block was placed at the end of that game would prevent Yonni from flying off the side, would be able to tech something, live for a little bit. You know, sometimes there's stopgaps. Not a lot of characters really do set up from above into a KO off the top.
Right.
Yoshi has that.
Right.
Back air set up into the up air. Pretty nice. Yonni is going to have to make some adjustments in keeping Danbi off of him.
Man.
So we can start getting that mining going. Once we see the diamond live, we can start to see Steve kind of play as the sword character that he can be.
Right.
Otherwise, right now, he's got a sword that is going to get used up, and it's going to be hard to really take advantage of that disjoint, which normally Yoshi struggles with.
And you can see already that the pace at which Danbi is, you know, playing the game, forcing Yonni to, you know, play the boxing game is stopping him from the greater, you know, plan of getting my resources and becoming a monster.
And the fact that, again, the block there normally stops a lot, but he was able to just go for the forward air, try to dribble him. Oh my goodness, and still able to chase.
Oh! You speaking about dribble, got double dribbled off the block. See, and like you said, that's normally a situation where Yonni has a lot, if not all of the control.
And at the end of the day, Danbi's chase is just too strong.
Just too strong.
Again, I feel like if we see Diamond, we can see stuff shift heavily. It is so integral to Steve's gameplay. Oh my, that shield almost popped. That's another thing. Yoshi can't get shield poked, so those setups can be extra deadly against him.
Right.
But, oh my goodness. See, we're fighting back. Not high percent. We've got some good resources. We've got a decent tool to work with.
Right. We're responding a little bit, but you know, it's not just setting the blocks down. It is very important that you get that iron because it starts putting into Yoshi's brain that I have to jump. I have to be in the air. You know, you've got to threaten something in the air as well. What the heck?
He just did that. No way he just did that and waited and grabbed it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, he tried to do it again.
He never stopped. He never reset. He missed like 3 options, 3 interactions, and he just kept going. And that's what I'm kind of talking about. Danbi is a monster, just an onslaught of a kind of player.
Okay, see there, we finally get the tech. I don't think we're going to go for the diamond here unless we can get a second one mining. But we have no resource. We might have to go for the diamond or forfeit this stock pretty much. So he's going to mine extra hard to see if he can get a second diamond and then play for the rest of the stock.
You know what? Honestly, I think Yonni is just...
He punched him!
He punched him!
Punch the dinosaur!
Like a carnival game. Oh, and that's so hard. It's very ambiguous. You don't know if the Yoshi's fast falling. The 3 hits come through. That third one sends him to the ether.
A little relieving, though, honestly. The stock's gone. I don't have to play this silly incremental game. I can just get that diamond pickaxe and maybe cheese the stock here.
Ugh, you got to pay for it, though. Look, Yonni already in the mid-percents, and this is when Yoshi's combos are not the most devastating, but you don't need combos when you are literally a fighter jet off stage.
What a weave from Yonni. That was an amazing recovery. I don't know how he lived that. Out of the cart, still alive, 135.
Very lucky that Nair hit him in the opposite direction. I think that might have been curtains. He was out of iron, I'm sorry. Now got 1 left, but it is not going to save him. The up air, massively disjointed, also hits in front of Yoshi to a little bit.
My up and forward air.
yeah. Wait, what was it?
The northeast
air, yeah.
Northwest. I always get it backwards. Northwest air.
Right. And Yoshi has, man, speaking of that, Yoshi has some orbitals, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of just a southern hemisphere aerial.
Oh, man. It's so strange. You know, if you've been following Smash Ultimate in recent time, it's very strange to see a character like Steve be the one getting oppressed so hard and quickly.
Especially because in so many metas that I have seen evolve, I have seen Yoshi start strong and get phased out.
Right.
He starts off as a cool guy, and then DLC comes through, more swords somehow become relevant again, and you know, overtuned stuff ends up beating, you know, overtuned, like, very niche archetypes tend to beat out all-rounders, which I feel like Yoshi is more of an all-rounder type character.
I would agree with you. Coupled with the fact that a lot of his movement requires jumping, you know, it's just not something that's extremely strong in neutral, but is required for the meta at the same time. Now, in this matchup, though, since Yoshi is such a quickly moving character in the air versus Steve with a nasty combo game and a projectile of its own, tilts that help break the blocks, this almost seems like the character that Steve would really struggle with.
Yeah, I really also feel like being an all-rounder does help against Steve, where normally he can just totally change what your game plan is allowed to be by just simply mining. You have to do something about that. Is that approaching? Maybe. Doesn't have to be, but you have to do something.
Look how long he stayed out there for it.
And
very smart.
To die for that.
He did. He did. Yonni said, okay, I got you.
Yeah, but brave of Yonni to stay out there for so long, but also Danbi really bit off more than he could chew. And that... Oh, the down air? Wait, why was that so good? Wait, why was that so good?
Oh,
he did the Steve to Steve! He did the Steve! It doesn't matter if you
Not the even Stevens.
Oh my god.
Look at that combo right there. Look, Danbi might have lost that first stock and in a very, you know, smart way from Yonni, but the amount of damage he puts on in such a short amount of time, it's almost Wait. Okay, I was thinking the egg.
That could have been something.
I thought the egg, you know, whenever I see the egg go up there. But yeah, so it's almost insignificant.
Man, Danbi just has the fear of God in Yonni. Every time he dashes at Yonni, he picks something.
Oh, he's praying to the Lord.
He's not just sitting there shielding.
No, he's singing, you know, all the spirituals right now and everything. He's in the hymn book.
Ah.
Look at
that was my singing, the hymns.
Grandma would be proud.
Ooh, wow, what great DI from Yonni. Still living at such a high percent. He's fighting for his life. Gonna spend the invincibility to get a better tool, but not even like a primo one, you know?
Yeah. The name of the game for Yonni right now, I think, is just being able to get a bead on the neutral, or at least set up a defense that makes Danbi think twice, because so far we've seen him just push the pace.
Yeah, sitting at a very high percent, but it's the way that Yanni's playing, he is not going to be able to force a KO. Does have Diamond. I think he's got to run for that. Going to mine a little bit more because he knows he's got no guaranteed follow-up off of that cart. And there we go. Even game, Diamond and stacked up in the back. This, I feel like, is the most favorite Yonni has been so far.
I was just about to say that. You're completely correct.
Oh, what a brave up smash.
The up tilt barely whiffing, too. That was Yanni's opportunity, but...
Oh, double jump armor,
yet
too.
again, Yanni's opportunity just jumped out.
That's crazy. Why? Oh, what a nair. He missed. That was Yanni's opportunity, but he forward smashes the wrong way.
Okay, second opportunity, though. Still kind of in control, but that offstage would be fantastic to set up.
Being able to drop a block to block the egg in the air. Steve can just break the rules, and I love it. Oh, the back air comes through.
Nice.
Drive-by back air after the cart.
Yonni finally breaking some backs right there with that back air to Yoshi's backside. Finally, Yonni on the board. And we love to see that, you know. We've talked a lot about Danbi so far, obviously seen the play, but Yonni can fight against it. It's going to be difficult, though. Danbi, like we said, we were talking about this earlier before, you know, we came on comms, is that Yonni has very famously said he thinks Yoshi is good in this matchup.
Yes.
He thinks Danbi is good in this matchup, and those two things together, recipe for disaster.
That is a strong look. This character is good versus mine. This player is good at the matchup. This player is good with the character. Well, shoot.
Put it all together, and what do you got?
We've got a Venn diagram of 3 circles saying you lose.
Got a Venn diagram of get smoked.
So yeah, like, but we did see Yonni take that game. We're seeing it run right back to the same stage as well. So Danbi thinks, hey, it wasn't the stage. It was something that I did wrong, and already making amends. Quick 70%. Oh, but you know Steve doesn't care about that.
Yonni to respond. Very nice combo, and then picks up another one. The American reset finishes with the up smash this time. That is big Danbi.
First TNT we've seen all set. I'm starting to wonder, has he come up with an idea? Drops it right now. No big plans with the TNT yet.
Not yet. But honestly, just the option in the mind of Danbi might be enough to make him deviate from the plan.
We do see the first, like, real, I won't call it a lead yet. All right, now we've got a lead.
Definitely
We've got a first real lead from Yonni that we've had. Last time, he was playing from behind the whole time and managed to claw it back through. It wasn't real advantage. It was, you know, I'm down a little bit, but I got diamond kind of advantage. Oh.
Yeah, before it was survival, but now he's fighting back. Speaking of fighting back, Danbi snatching that stock with the up smash. It may look even, but either one of these characters gets started and the damage just magically appears.
Crucially, Yonni very low on resource right now, so much that he is building with iron. However, also has fresh diamond, so quick
good
damage.
Reset.
Who needs diamond when you got Tim's? Sheesh.
Okay, yeah, of course, Yonni very smartly trying to reset the neutral. Danbi bit off a little bit more than he could chew, but not dead quite yet.
What a call. Well, how is he alive?
Hey, dinosaur thick.
Amen. How? Oh.
Whoa!
I didn't think that would reach all there.
I didn't either. That's some massive range. Very
Rolls
smart
right
rolls on, yeah. Since that's not an option for Danbi and Steve's roll goes straight through it.
Yeah, you really have to like hard commit to cover that and then like get lucky with the active frames. No lucky there. All skill. Get that dribble right into the up air.
They playing basketball.
Basketball is my favorite sport. Oh. Diamond,
Nice.
I think, is the tool. Yeah, we've got that quick frame data. No diamond in the back. Oh, we finally see. He dragged down. Danbi tried to go for the same thing he'd been going for, grabbing afterwards. And Yonni had an answer out of shield.
I like now that Yonni is really incorporating these pivot grabs and really thinking about the spacing where Yoshi has to commit to the approach, because that has been the turning points for this whole entire game.
Yonni mashing that forward smash. Risk reward is so good for him. If it hits, game over. If it whiffs, he takes a baby percent. And again, that forward smash being the thing to finish it, especially to catch somebody who's floating in your zone, in your airspace. Like
Now-
he's trying to swat a fly. It's
No, Russian sky is protected, all right? Zangief said it best. Look, Yonni did say that this matchup can go very wrong. We've seen that, of course, but the adaptation from Yonni is fantastic. I wouldn't say that it is a impossible matchup. You know, the strength of Steve is very apparent in the meta right now. But just to be able to lose those 2 games as, you know, semi-solidly, or, you know, for the last game solidly, and then to come back, have a whole entire new game plan. You're now watching where Danbi is floating. You're picking more options for better combos, better setups, and the minecart has seen a lot of play that normally it had not. So this kind of adaptation from Yonni is amazing.
It's been great. He's found his spots a little bit better in scrambles to buy some space to get some mining going. Exactly this. Hey, he's won a few more scrambles than he had been in the past sets. Danbi has been suffocating. But as soon as you get him off of you, have a chance to get a little bit of that mining going, have a chance to get that diamond early enough in the set, totally changes things. And you have a sword.
Yeah.
Use it. I mean, you got a pickaxe too. You got disjoints.
Right.
At the end of the day. Use those things against Yoshi. Try to play outside of his range. It's hard. He weaves in now. But that's the goal, right? You want to weave and catch that noggin flogging with the big pickaxe.
You know what I will say about this matchup is that even though Yoshi has the potential to destroy stocks and add damage in spades, you know, the more that Yonni has watched his spacing, the more Danbi has been swinging, hoping for, you know, Yonni to pick a different option or to be in the air a little bit less. And the the Anvil has been fantastic for that stall and fall. You think I'm going to be here, you let go of your shield, you get killed for it.
Spawned taking 50 for 1 risk up here on shield. That was a mix, you know. He could have had huge dividends paid there, but didn't guess right. Yonni answers out of shield. It's been Danbi's game since, but man, it's when you see the diamond come out this early, this is what Steve wants.
Yes.
This is where Steve gets play.
Early diamond might as well say GG's, but I know Danbi is a warrior.
Oh, he fights.
He's going to try his best. The back air very narrowly taking that stock.
I did not expect that
I
to kill.
didn't either.
I did not expect that to get through the anvil, much less kill. Oh, the egg coming through.
One egg, baby.
Hey, we can't stop him forever. Eventually, he will set up that diamond. But the question is, how will he be able to use it? Oh, what a punish.
Right.
Oh,
almost very bad for Danbi, but strange, I'm going to say misinput from Yonni. I don't know what he could have been thinking about. Either way, did not matter. Diamond back air. Like you said, early diamond is paramount. Oh!
He tried to set up the farm.
Yup.
He tried to set up the farm.
The EXP.
Get the down special on the way down. Now it's Danbi's turn to chase. Wait a minute. Oh, he dodges the anvil, up smash, but doesn't find anything big.
Well, Danbi's last stock right now, I mean, even though he might be fine with taking a trade or two, you've got to start thinking about the resources you have left in the bank.
You got to be really careful. But, hey, here's the thing. We've got no diamond backup. We have very little resources. 63%. Hey, that's 1 combo. That's 1 hit from Yonni before. This is fine.
It's possible.
As long as you don't let him set up more resources, don't let him get that diamond. And he had to grab some more because he was running out of that. Oh my goodness.
Got to be very careful. Yonni does not have a lot of resources, but that 1 block, you know, really masks when the cart's coming through. We'll take that bread and butter. And the drag down reset.
That almost killed. Slowest cart to make it back to the stage. Forward throw doesn't quite hit the platform the way that Danbi wanted, but the aggression has been nonstop.
Yonni finally getting some pieces of stage
Yes,
to
diamond.
himself, but the diamond, you're right, it is online.
Now
Tries the dash attack, yikes.
They're just playing the game.
Oh!
How did that reach?
Oh my God!
That was a northwest air. It hit up and above.
That was a north-north air, boy. Golly. Yo. All right, I've seen that hitbox, so I kind of figured it was going to happen, but the graphic itself
the graphic is messed up.
Was cursed. It was evil.
If it didn't freeze frame, you'd think, oh, that makes sense. They stop and you're like, oh, it's like when somebody posts like a smear frame from an animation. And you're like, do these animators know what they're doing?
Right,
Or do they know
right.
exactly exactly what they're doing.
It's
That's
just
why
happening
it works,
so
but when you
quickly.
pause it, it's not supposed to be seen. It's not supposed to be seen.
Yo, man. And it's funny you say scene because that hitbox is at the top of Yoshi's eyes. Like, that's what's wild about that.
Oh,
Yo.
at the end of the day, turned it all up. The noggin flogging brought him down.
Boy.